But I think even that, it just should be 10 teams on the continent. We have 54 countries. You can see with the qualification of 2019 AFCON that the power balance has shifted. Teams that you would regard as small teams are playing and producing good football. And it would be wonderful if these teams can qualify to the World Cup. But they can only qualify to the World Cup if we create more opportunities. And for me, the sooner the better. The decision that had to be taken was a matter of principle. Do you, as a matter of principle, agree that the World Cup can increase from 32 nations to 48 nations? And that was agreed. Now it's a timing point of view. And I think that 48 teams for 2022 is doable. You know, in 1994, in the United States, the World Cup was 24 teams. And in the Congress in '94 in Chicago, United States, and I was there. And I know the horse trading that happened, as they know that now the proposal on the table was 32 countries, and now it's how do you split this? How many each federation? And so we took the decision in '94 that the 1998 World Cup was going to be 32 teams. That's 4 years after the United States. It's now 2019. 2022 is about the same period, because this debate started in 2017 already, same period as the period of the increase from 24 teams to 32 teams in 1994. So from that standpoint, I cannot find principled objection to something that already a precedent has been set in 1994. And I think that it would be a wonderful opportunity for Africa, of course. And now with all of the teams competing and jostling for a place in the World Cup, it's going to be quite interesting if that decision is endorsed and Africa is given its 10 places, and then we'll have to fight it out. But it would be remarkable. But you see, the advantage is that the team that goes to the World Cup can easily get about 145 million rands. Now, what will that money do to some of the smaller teams? Uganda is doing very well. What if they get 100 million? What about Madagascar? What will happen? So, every 4 years, you can transform and fundamentally create a commercial economic base for 10 African countries every 4 years. And therefore, it's an investment that national associations, I hope, can see there is a huge return on this investment. Let me invest this 50 million, because 140, 150 million is waiting for me. And the prize monies and other monies that FIFA allocates to national association is just increasing. So I think that the proposal from President Infantino should be supported. There is no need to wait. If it was never going to happen, if there was a principal objection, then it's something else. But to argue now, no, it should not be today, it should be tomorrow, that's hardly an argument. And we as Africa cannot argue, because we've already taken a decision that the AFCON is going to be 16 teams. And then in fewer years than the World Cup, 4 years, we took a decision that it's going to be 24. And so I don't think we, particularly in Africa, can argue that it's not the right time. It's the right time, a huge opportunity for at least 10 countries, and it will transform the face of football on our continent.